Before we get too far, I'm giving away real VR fishing and all of the DLC to one of you. All you got to do is comment hashtag real VR fishing on this video for an entry to win the giveaway I'm doing actually tomorrow. But before you freak out, I'll make you a deal. You comment hashtag real VR fishing on this video and it'll count for the giveaway for July 18th and it'll count for the giveaway that I'm doing in August. So if you're watching this after the July giveaway, just comment hashtag real VR fishing anyway, because it'll count towards the August giveaway. And don't forget to subscribe if you want in on that action, because I'm going to keep giving away real VR fishing and all the DLC until they stop giving me real VR fishing and all the DLC. Now, on to the Meta sale. Oculus Quest Meta Horizon has launched the Beat the Heat sale. Beat the Heat. I'm going to give you my 5 best deals and 1 game to avoid, like the zombie virus, because it sucks. You'll have until Monday, July 20th at 11:59 Pacific time to grab those games at these prices. That's 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Starting off, and in no particular order, we have Into the Radius 2. The game is in early access and it's already on sale, so help the developer by grabbing it now. It's not cheap at $39.99, but it is $6 off the original price of $39.99. It's rated 4.5 stars out of 5 with 634 reviews. Into the Radius 2 is a VR survival shooter set in a large security zone several years after the events of the original Into the Radius. In the game, you're a lone explorer and you'll go on missions to find different objects or complete tasks outside the safety zone. You'll be scavenging in creepy locations, often in the dark with only a flashlight, your gun, and a backpack. Into the Radius 2 requires you to closely manage your hunger, your health, and all of your equipment. You'll be polishing things and cleaning guns and equipment and things like that. The Into the Radius 2 setting is creepy and on the verge of scary. Into the Radius 2 is in early access, so understand there's a lot more coming to this game. The biggest upgrade from the original is co-op mode, and developer CM Games is committed to massive upgrades and improvements coming in the near future. If you played the original Into the Radius, my guess is you loved it and should grab Into the Radius 2 for $6 off before the sale ends on July 20th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Iron Guard is on sale for just $7.99 with a regular price of $14.99. It's rated 4.6 stars out of 5 with 335 ratings. Iron Guard is a science fiction tower defense game that features 360-degree play, several game modes and styles, lots of upgrades, arcade-style shooting, and some really good voice acting. The game is challenging and will make you think about the best way to move forward. Now, I'm not normally a tower defense guy, but Iron Guard is one I came back to quite a bit. In Death Unchained is only $19.99 with a regular price of $29.99. It's rated 4.7 stars out of 5 with almost 5,000 ratings. If you like archery style games and haven't tried In Death Unchained, get this game now. In Death Unchained is a classic VR game where you will get immersed in an evil underworld. The levels are procedurally generated, so you'll always have a different experience on each run. You'll be fighting knights, ghosts, and skeletons using a bow, or you can play using a crossbow. There are online leaderboards and tournaments to keep you coming back. In Death Unchained was one of the many games that got a Quest 3 update that increased the display resolution by about 30%. It also added support for 90 Hz refresh rate, along with a bunch of other enhancements for both Quest 3 and Quest 3S. In Death Unchained is a roguelite archery game. Roguelite, L-I-T-E. What that means is you're going to get killed a lot. And that's okay because the game helps you by making you a little stronger with all of those deaths. As a roguelite, you also carry over some of the progress in between runs. So you're not starting from scratch. Roguelike games, L-I-K-E, are way less forgiving. Dying in those games starts you from scratch on your next run. In Death is under $20 and is a must-own game for me. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is normally $29.99, but it's down to $19.99 with a rating of 4.6 stars out of 5. In the game, you play as the tourist, and you'll be hunting around a flooded New Orleans. I don't know. It's all after the zombie outbreak. Your in-game decisions will impact the world and other characters you run into. There'll be some moral dilemmas, lots of walkers to kill, and some living people that you'll need to make unliving. The game doesn't have anything to do with the TV series. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is an absolute VR classic, and it can be yours for just $19.99 during the Oculus Meta Quest Horizon Beat the Heat sale. Okay, now here's one to avoid, okay? Hitman 3 VR Reloaded is $3 off at $26.99. It's like got a 3 out of 5 rating. I don't know how it got 3 out of 5. Just don't get it at that price. Hitman 3 Reloaded released September of last year and was my inspiration for a video on how to return games. It was just that bad. The game looks like a half-hearted approach to bringing a flat game into VR. Hitman games are not known for their graphics already, and Hitman 3 VR Reloaded doesn't help that reputation. The game is still buggy 7 months after release with no promise of any update to fix the bugs. Now, it pisses me off because virtual reality's biggest upside is the immersive experience. Climbing, swinging, opening doors, pushing through things are all of the actions that make you feel like you're part of the game in VR. But in Hitman 3 VR Reloaded, you'll be pushing the A button for all of those things like it was a flat game.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
At $5, maybe $7, I might recommend this game, but at $26.99, avoid it like the zombie plague. I want to give a quick shout out to Big Truck 56. I missed getting his picture in one of the last videos, but I'll get it one of these days. Check out some cool people I met in VR recently, and that's what's happening. See ya.